Thanks for joining us. We are Alive at 5, and we're ready to get your thoughts on our story today. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook so you can be part of this conversation. I'm here with Caitlin Ross and Aisha Howard. I'm Cheryl Preheim, and we're talking about babies on planes. Everyone goes, oh gosh. And that's the point. An airline in Japan is saying we are now going to designate seats that are for babies. So if you go to buy an airline ticket and you don't want to sit by a baby, you can see the outline of the plane and you're like, okay, we got a baby in seat 6. I'm not sitting in D because there's a baby there, and this is for newborns to 2-year-olds. What do you think?
I think it's hilarious that that little baby is smiling and like, hey, here I am. I think it's a good idea. Honestly, as someone who has traveled without kids before having them, I know I was kind of like, nah, when I would sit next to a baby. Now that I have a kid, I don't want to sit next to somebody who's rolling their eyes at me. So I think it's good information to have that if somebody doesn't want to sit near me and my kid, now they don't have to.
I think one experience really shaped this whole idea for me. So I am fully on board with knowing if a baby is on board as well. So I didn't know that the moms typically take the seats in the back of the plane, and then I got sat in the back of the plane and I was back there with like a whole little soccer team.
A whole bunch of babies.
Yeah, and it was like 3 different families and they were all back there, and I was like, what did I do? The headphones didn't help. There was no nap. I mean, it was a situation I was all alone and just all over the place. And so I'm like, all right, but I know not to book toward the back again because that's where they hang out.
So here's my perspective. 4 kids, so mine are a big age span, right? So there's 10 years between number 1 and number 4. And I say older kids can be much more difficult because they're squirmy and they hit the back of the seat and their knees are back there. And the babies actually sleep for the most part. Right. So I just think that's a really interesting difference.
Yeah, all right, let's see what you guys have to say about this one. There were some really good comments about this. We're going to take the first one here from Lorna. She said it's not easy for parents either, folks. We know many of you will cross your fingers, toes, and nose, hoping the children on board the plane are anywhere near you. The altitude can be painful to the little one's ears. Heck, I'd rather sit next to a child than some nasty adults taking shoes off, picking your nose, unnatural smells. Just saying.
Yeah, we've all experienced that.
Yeah, so Joan here says, I worked in the church nursery with 5 to 15 babies every Sunday for years. It was always the best part of my week. They cried. They had to be changed. They were fussy. It was marvelous. I hope I will always be in the airplane baby zone.
Now, true confession, I am the woman on the plane. I may not know you, and if your baby's crying, I'll be like, do you want me to hold you?
Yes.
Oh, you're that lady.
I'm that lady.
You can have my baby. I actually flew alone with my son when he was still really young, and I thankfully ended up next to 3 grandmothers. They took turns holding me. Oh, there's my buddy there. This was his first plane ride. He was 4 months old, and he didn't cry once. Like you said, Cheryl, he slept the whole time. He was just asleep and happy. He loved it.
Well, it's information for passengers, I guess. When you're booking a flight, you want to know how much legroom, and you might want to know how much noise is next to you, too. So let us know what you think about all this. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post here every day, and follow us on social media. Thanks for being part of the show as well. We'll see you same time tomorrow.